Absolute Radio is where you can hear Prince, Mumford and Sons,
I will wait for you,
and The Killers.
Can you read my mind?
Absolute Radio.
Where real music matters.
Absolute Radio podcasts with Windows Live Messenger 2011. Update Facebook, share photos in real time and HD video chat. Keep your amazingly super talented friends closer with Windows Live Messenger 2011.
Rocky theme. It's the Rocky theme. It's the theme to Rocky. It's at the start of all of his movies.
Now stop, or your mum will shoot.
I like that film. I say I like it. I've never actually seen it.
I've not seen it.
I've seen it listed in the Radio Times. I like, and I know
Turner and Hooch?
No. Midnight Run.
I've not seen it. No.
Have you not seen it?
No.
It's hilarious. There's a bit where what's the phobia when you're scared of flying?
That is.
There's got to be a word for it, isn't there?
Oh gosh, I can't remember what it is now.
This is Iain Lee in Absolute Radio. Dougie Anderson is here.
Evening.
Macapaka, what mic are you on?
I'm
You're
the
on mic
phone,
too.
there we
You're
go.
on mic too. Eloise isn't here because Eloise went to see Keith Lemon's Celebrity Juiced being filmed this evening. She had a ticket and everything.
One of ITV2's biggest raters.
It's a flagship show. And then she sent me a text saying she couldn't get in. It was all guest listed.
I wonder what kind of guests go to, like as in celebrity guests.
I would imagine Blue.
Yeah, well, the guys have got to have a bit of a push with the old Eurovision coming up again.
I was sat next to Blue at the Video Game BAFTAs the other day. And then I got up on stage and told a joke and was met with silence.
Well, Blue are famous for not liking comedians such as you, Dave Allen, Seinfeld, of course.
And so, anyway, there's a line in Midnight Run where Charles Grodin, Robert De Niro has to get him all the way across America to collect his bounty. He's a bounty hunter. And he says, we're going to go on an aeroplane. And Charles Grodin says, I can't go on an aeroplane. I've got a phobia. And Robert De Niro says, you'll have fistophobia in a minute.
Now, he's alluding there to violence, isn't he?
He certainly
They say that the only
Yes.
film Stallone ever properly acted in was Copland.
And for that very reason, I decided not to watch it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's...
I boycotted that movie.
Yeah, it's worth watching if you're into cops or land, Phil.
Or Stallone's.
Yeah.
What other films has Stallone done? He did Rocky 3, we know that. That goes without saying.
The Clubber Lang one.
He did Rocky 4?
No, he wasn't in that one.
Okay.
He came back for Rocky 5.
What's the one where he's having a fight with his own son in the street?
That's Rocky 5, isn't it?
It's utter...
When he has the fight with Tommy the Machine Gun.
What's the one, Mr. T, Rocky 2?
No, that's Rocky 3. Yeah,
Okay.
that's Clubber Lang.
Because
Rocky 2 is the whole Apollo thing.
Rocky
again,
2 is
isn't it?
Rocky 1 again.
Yeah, it's part 2 of 1.
But it's the same story.
It's the same story, but with a different outcome.
I've got Rocky Balboa on DVD, still sealed in its DVD
Never
plastic
done.
shrink
Yeah,
wrap. Never watched it. I'd like to, but it's got good reviews.
Did you not see that film he did? What was the one he did last year about the Expendables? Was it?
I didn't see that. No, with Jet Li, everyone was in it.
Yeah,
Jason Statham.
Yeah. I mean, Jason's really flying the Union Jack there.
Jason Statham. Is he English?
He is English.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dougie Anderson is here this evening, and he's already talked himself into being in my cab home for at least half the journey. And Adam Ant's going to be on the line in 4 minutes, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, that's...
I need to get up the details of what it is that we're plugging, because I'm doing a gig with Adam Ant on Saturday. You can cough. It's we like to keep it real.
Can you plug the gig at the moment? Are you allowed to? I guess you can't really, can you?
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I mean, is it embargoed?
Well, there's no bongo on it at all.
Yeah.
I just
don't know what the Absolute Radio protocol
Screw
was.
those guys. Listen, this show did not get nominated for it. We're the only show in
6
the
minutes,
whole...
right? Whoa.
There we go.
Well, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
It's early doors.
I've got to say this, don't you? I've got to.
Okay,
I've got to.
okay,
Let me get it off my chest, and then the show will be light and frothy.
Okay.
We are the only show at Absolute Radio that did not get nominated for a prestigious Sony Award this evening at the Sony Awards prestigious nomination party. We're the only show here that did not get nominated, and we sent in 15 entries for that goddamn thing.
So they got 14?
No, we sent in 15 for this show.
Oh, right.
But yes, every other show, they did get 16, the station got 16 nominations.
No, come on.
I swear to God, that is true.
Well, even the person that comes on at 1.
Yeah, even Mark Crossley, Stills and Nash
Yeah.
has been nominated as best person that comes on at 1.
And the guy before...
Vicky Blight, she got nominated as best stand-in for Ben Jones. And all nominated. We get diddly squat. Diddly squat.
Well, you know, you're probably looking at it the wrong way. Your cult status, you're the punk rock to their Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to make me feel good.
Well, somebody's got to.
Anyway, Dougie. Oh, Pete from Portsmouth has called up to say hello. Pete, you're through to Dougie.
Hey, hello, Dougie.
Hello, Pete from Portsmouth.
Hands up for party.
Hey, always.
I was wondering if I can challenge you to a game of Gary versus Barry.
Oh, controversial, Pete. I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay.
Because hopefully Barry will phone up later on for his very own game of. If you hear Barry on the line, then you call in straight away and you can play Gary versus Barry.
Brilliant. I look forward to it.
I look forward to it as well. It's a hot game.
Yeah, well, like I say, lovely chatting to you, Pete. There, we kind of said hello, and then you went.
He's gone. It's the game that's sweeping the nation. Should we phone Adamant up?
Yeah.
I said 10 past. I mean, do I do it bang on 10 past or?
As a person who's a good timekeeper, myself, not Adam. I don't know.
He's an excellent timekeeper. He's never been late for.
If you say to someone you're going to phone them at a certain time or be someplace at a certain time, for goodness sake, if you can, do it.
But what about early? We're 1 minute 20 seconds early.
Well, let's just talk until then, and then you can. Do you ever watch the old round ball?
Do you mean football?
Yeah.
I do not like football. I don't like football, as you know. I think it's a silly game. And yet you are a huge fan of football. Indeed, you sometimes make a living from talking about football.
I love the soccer box.
I like playing FIFA. It is close to it. Would you like to speak to Andre from Basildon? Andre, you're through to Dougie Anderson.
Dougie who?
No.
Who?
Yeah, this is Douglas Anderson.
Yeah, and how can I help you?
It's Douglas Jason Sebastian Anderson. He's on the radio and he wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right, Douglas Anderson, what do you like to talk about tonight?
Well, I just want to ask you about the old Jean-Paul Sartre. My favourite's probably Nausea.
Jean-Paul?
Yeah, what's yours?
Mine's Andre Previn.
Right. I don't know. Does that come extra in a Sartre box set or something? Because as far as I know...
He's a popular conductor of an orchestra.
Okay.
Do you know him?
Yes. Andre, we're going to come back to you shortly because we have filled in our allotted gap and we're going to phone up Adamant. I'm quite nervous. We're phoning up the Adamant.
Well, this is it.
This is it. This is exciting.
Live and phone call.
Very, very exciting. He's playing at a gig on
Probably
Saturday.
let it ring a few times just to sort of...
Yeah. Rock and roll, isn't it?
Hello.
Hello, is that Adam?
Yeah.
Hello, mate. It's Iain Lee. You're on the air.
Hello, Ian. How are you, mate?
I'm very well, fella. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, yeah.
I have my friend Dougie with us in the studio, who's kind of helping me do the show this evening because I'm feeling lonely.
Okay.
It's lovely to talk to you. You're doing the gig that I'm doing on Saturday.
Yeah, the We Love Japan Japanese Earthquake Appeal, yeah.
Yeah. How did you get involved in that? Because I got a very excited email after the show last night saying, Adamant's playing! So
Yeah,
it's exciting news.
Yeah, my friend Tomo, she's from Japan and she's quite active on that front. She just suggested that she wanted to put a concert on at short notice, and I'm going to do it with an amp and a guitar and a mic.
Is it just going to be you?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be exciting. Have you done many sort of solo gigs, as it were?
Yeah, I like to do them. I did one in a Scottish pub in Paris where I'm staying. And,
A Scottish pub in Paris? That's a weird combination.
Yeah, Scottish pub in Paris, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, do some Guinness, and he gave me a Guinness, so I gave him a concert.
You're cheap, Adam. Goodness gracious me.
I know. Well, it's all right, you know. But it'll be a good thing it'll be a very good concert, and there's 4 other bands from Japan on, and it's going to be a good evening.
It's going to be a good night. I'm going to post a link on the Facebook page. If you want to Google it, there's all different sites selling tickets. It's We Love Japan fundraiser. It's the Japan Society Earthquake fundraiser. It's this Saturday night at the Garage in Islington. And I think I'm there. I may even be introducing you on stage, Adam, if you would allow me such an honour.
No, that'd be all right. That'd be great.
Thank you. And I might be playing some J-pop and some bits and pieces and stuff, which will be very, very exciting. And it's going to be a good night, and all the money's going to go towards helping. I spoke to Tomo earlier on the phone.
Okay.
She's delightful. She's from Nagoya.
Yeah.
Have you been to? You've been to Japan, haven't you, Adam?
Yeah, I played Nagoya. I played all the major places in Japan. I went there in '81, and I'm looking forward to going back later this year because my tour starts in May. So.
Well, this is it. There was a big announcement yesterday, I think it was, which I was invited to but couldn't get to for personal reasons. But you're doing a proper tour again.
Yeah, I'm
well
starting
done.
16th of May. Going to do Scotland all right the way down.
Maybe do a French pub in Scotland this time.
Well, yeah, I might do a Scottish pub. Well, I've done a Scottish pub in France. Might do a French pub in Scotland. I'm sure there's one in Scotland.
There must be a French patisserie somewhere in Glasgow.
St Paul McDonald.
So you're going all over the country, are you?
Yeah. I'm doing academies and stuff, and then I'm going to do 2 shows at one show at the Indigo too.
Oh,
so
fantastic!
That'll be the big one, but it's just getting back to basics and playing with my new band. And
is it a completely new band, or is it the band that we saw a few months ago? Or
pretty much, yeah. It's I've just added Chris McCormack of Free Colour Thread. He's just joined.
Yeah.
6-piece band, 3 girls, 3 boys, and me, and they're called the Good, the Mad, and the Lovely Posse. And we're just going to go out and play all my repertoire and a few covers, and then come with a new album in the new year.
Is the new album coming out? Because when you came in, you mentioned that it was already set to go.
Yeah, well, I recorded it about 6 months ago. It's finished. I'm just going to master it in a few weeks' time and probably bring a single out before Christmas, and then come hopefully first of the year with the album itself.
Fantastic.
With that.
And I've got an email from. Oh no, hang on. Jules has bought tickets for Glasgow already, which is very exciting.
Oh, thank you.
Andrea is in the United States of America. She wants to know if you've got any plans to go to the States.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're going to be doing that right after the first English leg, and because this is the Blue Black Hussar tour.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'll do the Marion the Gunner's Daughter tour. So that'll be two legs. So it's a 3-part.
2 legs are always better than one, I find, in these situations. And Adam, can I just say, my sister, when you came in, you met my sister Jo, who is a huge fan.
Oh yeah, she's lovely.
You're very kind. She has not stopped talking about what a gentleman you were.
Oh.
She was disappointed she didn't get to go home with you, if I'm completely honest.
Oh, no,
her husband,
married, don't she?
Well, her husband, I think, would possibly turn a blind eye to you, Adam, if it were you.
She is very nice, that sister.
And were you on Radio 4 the other day?
Yeah.
You're getting all posh, aren't you?
Yeah, I did a serious discussion, and it was it's interesting to do that every now and again, but it's good. Yeah, it's good. I've not said much for 15 years, so I've got a lot to make up for.
Yeah,
really.
I'm so glad that you are out and about and doing stuff. Let me just give the details of the gig again. It's the We Love Japan fundraiser. It's at the Garage, which is I've not been to the Garage for years. It's a great venue.
Yeah, I played there recently. I played there earlier this year. I did a couple of shows. It was a really good place. It's a really good room, good sound.
Yeah, but last time I was there, I think was to see Cardiacs, and before that, it was to see Arthur Lee in Love, and I danced with Arthur Lee. He was yeah. It was
great. Yeah, Love are good.
It was a good night. So it's We Love Japan, Japan Society Earthquake fundraiser this Saturday at the Garage. You can get tickets online, or you can get them on the door, but get them online just in case. I'm going to be DJing. There's loads of other bands playing. There's another guy called Tom who is DJing with some J-Rock. It's going to be awesome. And Adam, listen, when the tour is happening, come in again, man. You haven't. I'm sorry we couldn't work it to get you in this time, but you have an open invitation anytime you want to pop in. Please do.
Right, yeah, I certainly will.
Lovely to talk to you, and I'll see you on Saturday night.
You take care, and everybody come, because it's a good cause, and it's going to be... I've designed a poster for it as well, so there'll be a poster available I designed especially for it.
Fantastic.
So a little bit of a collector's item.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Take care.
You. God bless. Bye.
Ta-ta. There we go. What a nice bloke. Can you believe I just called Adam out mate?
I know.
And it wasn't there was no hint of irony or anything.
I was just listening into it there. Now, was that a pre-record or was that a live interview? Did that just happen?
That actually just happened. He was just totally on the phone then.
He was in The Equalizer, Adamant. You know,
he was in The Equalizer. Yeah, he did. He's done movies, quite a few movies and things like. Yeah, he was.
I was going to ask him that. I was going to pop in, but then
I
thought,
you should have done.
No, but I thought it was because he wanted to talk about the concert that's happening and his tour. And it was his forum.
It was his forum, but he's always very happy to talk about other stuff. You should have. I did make the gesture to say.
I know, but I just thought I had to make a call on it, and I thought, no, let it be a 1-to-1 here.
Pick an Adam and the Ants hit.
Ant music.
Thank you. It's about... I haven't got time for that. So I had a tweet. I said before the break, I've had a tweet that's really exciting. See if you find this as exciting as I do. This is from someone called Names J. Ausch. Iain, the Hoosiers are coming into my school on Friday.
That's one of the best things that can happen at a school, when the Hoosiers arrive on a Friday.
Well, the Hoosiers came to my school.
Has the Gateway for Fun opened to the weekend already? It's 9:30 and the Hoosiers are warming up.
I remember the Hoosiers coming doing an unplugged set at my school, and that was like in 1984.
I remember there was a band who came to my secondary school,
Yeah.
and I wasn't there to see it for some reason.
So it may not have happened.
No, it definitely did happen.
You can't vouch for it yourself.
And
This is hearsay.
It was the... no, it did happen. And it was the guys who did Crazy for You, and There's Nothing That I Won't Do. They were kind of...
London Boys.
No, not London Boys, although the 10 Commandments of Dance by the London Boys is an unrecognised pop classic.
I think it's the 13 Commandments of Dance, isn't it?
No, 10 Commandments of Dance. I think it was kind of named after the 10 Commandments that we're led to believe the chaps in the Bible were all following.
We're both wrong. It's the 12 Commandments of Dance.
Kimberley, my mama say, Kimberley, my mama say, I love you, girl. Is there a song on there called Kimberley or Kimberley?
There's Requiem.
Yeah, there's
Harlem Desire.
There's London Nights, obviously.
London Nights. Chinese radio.
Do you know what? They came back with a follow-up single called Chapel of Love, which didn't chart. Kimberley, my mama say.
That's what it's called. Kimberley, my mama say.
Go on, just wait till it kicks in. Yeah. Two. See, it's building up. You're down the disco. You're thinking, can this song go anywhere? Can this get any better? Is there a hook? Is there a pre-chorus that is going to take it to another dimension? And by golly, there is.
Jesus! Macapaka, come on, get your hands in the air!
I want to hear everyone around the UK when it comes to this chorus, and let's face it, everyone knows the chorus to Kimberley by the London Boys.
They're doing that funny singing where they enunciate.
This is a carrying call to everyone in the UK. This says to me, it may be a Tory coalition thing with that idiot from the Lib Dems, but life can still be good. Come on!
Oh, Kimberley,
Here we go. Kimberley, my mama say, Kimberley, my mama say, I love you, girl. Always love that girl.
Kimberley, my mama say.
Hey!
Kimberley, my mama say.
Ooh, I love you, girl.
Anyway, sadly, they both died in a car crash.
They did in the Alps. So what does that say? Apart from sure, have fun having the pop music, but for God's sake, look out for the snowfall.
Drive carefully, kids. Dougie's here all night. This is Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. You're more than welcome to give us a call. 0330 123 1215. Eloise isn't here because she's fuming somewhere. A, because we didn't get any Sony nominations, and B, because she couldn't get into Celebrity Juice.
Celebrity Juice.
Watch it on the telly.
That's the double whammy with Fern Cotton and Holly Willoughby, isn't it?
Yes.
They really...
It's a good show. Good show. I like it. It's funny.
Top racer.
Flagship.
Don't argue with rates.
Flagship.
Do not argue with the rates.
So, Macapaka is here this evening.
Hello.
You cut your own hair.
Oh, no.
Well, no, you did. You told us. You told me. It's not as if I'm breaking a trade secret. People looking at it would be able to tell.
Yeah, of course.
You've got like 4 haircuts in one, which is... is I would never be brave enough to cut my own hair. I couldn't do. I'd like to do it, but I couldn't.
Well, last Christmas I got one of those shavers, which I'm not going to lie, I designed for the beard, and I haven't got much of a beard, have I, Dougie?
He's doing all right.
It's not.
It's not great.
No.
Can I ask a question at this? What is an early juncture? Did you cut it because of financial concerns, or do you live in East London and you're maybe going down to Cargo and you wanted to be a bit fruity with some girls? You go up, you go, this is how mad I can get. I cut my own hair. You know, I don't cut anything else.
Did you get
I'm
sex
not
because you've cut your hair?
I've had sexual relations since I've cut my hair. Yes.
There you go.
But the funny thing is,
there's a correlation.
I cut it because I was bored and I thought I'm not going to spend £40 on getting a haircut when they messed it up last time. And I did end up going to Cargo.
Which is, I'm assuming. Listen,
well, I did not know this. This is
you're like Darren Brown, but a little bit more interesting. I'm an old man. I'm a father. I'm assuming Cargo is a discotheque. Young people go there, dance, listen to the music.
It's sometimes a gig venue. Do you ever watch the bands there?
I've only been once, and this was.
Was there a band on?
Weekend.
Did you listen to the band?
No.
No, there was no band.
Listen to the band.
Internet cafe. So it sounds like you had a lot of fun in Cargo.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I was in there for an hour or two.
Okay.
But was it the hair? Probably not.
I think you
Who
look
knows?
you look good.
He's a good-looking boy.
You look
His
absolutely.
life is ahead of him.
You know.
Experiment. Now's the time to
and
experiment.
you live with a flatmate.
Yes.
Who's I think ages with you around 26.
Ages with you into 26.
Yeah, yeah.
Ages with you into 26.
So there's a lot of fun to be had. You're 26. You're living in London.
You say that it's a lot of fun to. I got robbed. I got robbed.
Well, that's not fun.
Burgled.
What you've done there is we're having a little bit of fun. We're trying to entertain the kids at home.
Yeah,
trying to
you've
live
brought
my
a criminal act.
No. But the stupid thing is, all they stole was my cigarettes.
Well, now we know two things. Not only are you a victim of crime, but you're smoking as well.
I know.
You're smoking.
Can I say, it's unlikely that people are going to break into your house to steal your cigarettes. Is it not your flatmate?
That's a very...
Answer that phone call. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I need to play a record. Happy Mondays, where would you put them in your top 500 bands?
Well, the Manchester scene meant a lot to me with the Roses and the Mondays.
The Madchester scene.
The Manchester
Because it was mad!
Have you got Shall We Take a Trip by Northside there?
No.
Okay. Have you got anything by the Frank and Walters?
No, it's definitely Step On by the Happy Mondays.
Could you play God's Cop, maybe? Or Dennis and Lewis?
Definitely Step On by the Happy Mondays.
Okay, so is there any getting round the fact that we're about to play Step On by the Happy Mondays? Is it the 12-inch version? Maybe can we play Rope for Luck instead, perhaps?
No, it's definitely the normal single version of Step On by the Happy Mondays.
Okay, is there any chance we can hear Step On by the Mondays?
Yes. Very excitingly, I've just read it. Sorry, you sick then?
No, I'm just having a little...
0330 123 1215 is the phone number. We're reading Mojo magazine, and you're flicking through it, and my eyes, that good, I spotted that picture of Arthur Lee as you were reading through it. And Arthur Lee fans, they're releasing Black Beauty at long last. It's an album that was never released. You said that the Kinks are a kink and circumstance. Expanded reissues loom, but where's Dave and that new LP? And will a Kinksestra play the albums live? This year, 7 Kinks LPs get the deluxe. I do like the Kinks now.
Hey, you're listening to Absolute Radio. It's 23:34, and this is Jack Killian and the Midnight Caller.
Oh, dearie me. I really could just... Let's just take this. I'll take that call, Macca Packer, don't you worry. Dave, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, what's happening?
Doing a radio show with my good friend Douglas Stephen Thomas Anderson.
Hello, Doogie.
Doogie Benaiman, Doogie Benight Show.
Can I just say, kids, do if you've got a computer in the house or there's a library nearby you can break into, then please do log on to Absolute Radio website and do watch that webcam, because there are some fine shapes being thrown in the studio. Some fine shapes. We are having what I like to call bloody good time.
Well, we're having a bloody good time, and why not? Because we're just a couple of lads sitting in a basement somewhere in central London.
What's wrong with that?
You know, it's perfectly normal things we do on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday even-ho.
No.
Dave.
Doogie.
Dave. Find me Douglas. Find me Dougie. If you call me Doogie again, because we have major security alerts in here.
Yeah.
I know where you are.
Yeah. He's in Claverley in Shropshire.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening to you both. Ian, you know, a few weeks ago you had the show.
Yes, I do, yes. I had the show a few weeks ago.
One of the topics was, is it okay to black up?
We did ask this question. We asked it sensitively. Is it okay to black up? And I think the verdict was that nowadays, yes, it is okay again. It's gone through the...
Right.
Because Anton Deck did it on TV a couple of years ago.
Okay, so did you consider it for the Will Smith dance routine?
I was dancing as Will Smith on Let's Dance for Comic Relief.
Yeah, and this is a charitable thing you were doing.
Yes.
But showing that charity and fun can collide.
It's with hilarious consequences quite often. Let's just say, Dave, the question was asked, the answer was given, you saw the results.
Well, it was pretty good anyway.
Thanks very much. Let's go to Barry from Watford. Good evening, Barry.
Hello there.
Hello, Barry. You're through to Iain Lee and Dougie Anderson.
Hello, Ducky.
Hello, Barry.
How you diddling?
Diddling pretty good. Yeah, that goes first. Very good.
Yeah, I didn't understand the last bit, but how's the chances? Yeah, how's the chances of a game of Barry versus Gary?
You'd like a game of Barry versus Gary, would you?
Well, I've been practicing, and I feel I'm ready to go.
Should we? Okay, I'll interrupt you there because that sentence probably didn't have anything of any interest in it. So,
well, I was going to say
that's all right. You're okay. You'll find that it's okay if I will give out the phone number so people can call in. It's my show. Oh, if you'd like to play Barry versus Gary against Barry, dial in now. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number, and you can get straight through because we're a little bit short on calls. Yes, I know it's one of those nights. I think now that everyone's realised we are not up for the Sony nomination, that everyone has kind of backed away from the show and has listened to Scott Mills' podcasts. So, and can I just say, Barry,
Where's you're worth it for the satire alone?
Oh, very much so. Can I just say, Barry?
Yes.
You know that you like to claim credit for the Sony Silver we won a couple of years ago.
Well, of course I do. Yes.
I blame you for us not being nominated this year.
Well, I barely phoned up in the last couple of weeks.
You phone up a little bit too often for my liking. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number if you'd like to have a game of Gary versus Barry, or indeed Barry versus Gary.
Barry versus Gary.
Barry versus Gary. Let's just wait, Barry, and we'll see. Here comes a call. Line. I'll take these straight to air, Macca. Don't worry.
Okay.
Line one. You're through. You're through to Barry. What is your name and location, please?
Hello, my name is Robert, and I'm located in North East London.
Oh, mate, I thought you had enough punishment last night.
Well, I didn't know how to play the game,
Okay.
so look, can you quickly explain the rules to me?
Don't be ridiculous.
Barry,
you ready?
Are you ready? I'm going to start the clock. It's Barry versus Gary.
Here we
Barry
go.
versus Rob. Your time starts now.
Hello, Rob.
Did you see Countdown today?
No, hello, Rob.
It was really, really good. Is that like...
Oh,
is
coming.
that repetition?
Hello, Rob.
Well, you know, I know Watford quite well, Barry.
Incorrect challenge. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Swedish rules. I come in with very well, thank you. Have I got it?
I have no idea what's going on. I don't know
Swedish
how to play this game.
Oh, he got me. He got me at the end. Did he get me at the end there?
We'll just get tossing up the scores. Hang on a second.
God.
Dougie, if you pass me your score sheet.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Dougie, by the way.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Rob, I'm afraid you're not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to talk to any of the guests or co-hosts. You have been promoted to co-host for this evening.
Stop talking, Rob.
Okay, sorry.
Rob, you scored 16 points.
And
Barry, very, very close. You scored 0 points.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, we're playing universal rules, so loser stays on. Let's go to line two. Line two, you're through to Barry versus Gary.
Hello.
Hello, Barry.
We haven't started yet, but what's your name?
Rob.
Ross?
Rob.
Rods?
Rob?
Rob.
Do you want to say something? Do you want to say something that sounds like Rob's?
Bob's.
Rob.
Okay, Bob's.
Hello, Barry.
Your time starts now.
Yes. Hello, Robs.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, Robs.
Barry.
Barish.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, Robs.
Hello, Barry.
How you doing, Robs? Got him there.
All right, Barry.
Oh, good. Not so bad, thanks. Oh, damn.
All right, Barry.
No, he's got him. What have you been doing today?
Sleeping. What have you been doing, Barry?
Seagulls.
Oh, it's a close one. Mr. Anderson, I can take your score sheet, please. Thank you.
Seagulls I come in with.
Rods, you got 16 points.
Yeah.
And Barry, I'm afraid you got 0 points. Loser stays on. We go to the next round. Let's go to line one. Line one, you're through to Barry versus Gary. How can we help you?
Lucky Robs.
All right. Yeah, I'm just up for challenging Barry.
All right. What's your name, son?
Enough of the small talk. Come on, let's get down to it.
Oh, blimey.
Straight in.
Hello, small talk.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, small talk.
Hi, Barry.
Small talk, hello.
Damn it.
Yes, got your name.
I can't do it. I'll bail out. I can't do it. I'll bail out. I've got to go.
All right. Talk small, oh hell. Talk small, oh hell. That's it. That's done it. Unlucky, son.
I don't need to look at the score sheets, I'm afraid, Barry.
I talk big, Maestro. I talk big.
Oh my God!
I've been all around the world.
We've been. It's Cheeky Gary on the line.
Cheeky Gary.
Oh, blimey, I thought it was Margaret phoning from upstairs.
Hello, Barry. I'm just trying to be civil and pleasant and
I see.
copacetic and kosher, yeah?
Oh, well, if you want more punishment...
Can I just say, Cheeky Gary,
no,
Barry...
I don't
boys,
want a spanking.
Boys, we do have a guest here this evening. His name is Douglas Johansson Svensson Anderson. Douglas, what are you making of the proceedings so far?
Well, it's hit a bit of a mudslide. But as I always say, when you hit a radio mudslide, you have to man the barricades, burn the barricades, so let the mud just keep on sliding until there's no mud left to slide,
and then you reach a plateau.
We're singing off a clean plateau.
Thank you.
And
hey,
quite a tall
Douglas,
plateau as well.
can I just butt in a bit? I'm part Scottish myself.
Oh, that means you probably know him.
I belong to Glasgow.
Dear old Glasgow tune.
Well,
do you know what my favourite part?
I've got my own kilt, you know?
Yeah. Well, Iain Lee's of Scotch heritage.
Yes, I am. My grandfather is Scottish. Well, it turns out he's not my grandfather by blood.
Right, well...
So a little family scandal was discovered recently. So that's,
maybe just sat in a thistle once. Claimed that old Caledonian blood
So
from
it
someone
turns
else.
out that Dougie, myself, and Cheeky Gary are all related, and Barry, you're not! Brilliant!
Well, I've got a Scottish cousin. He come down to see me from Scotland, lost all his luggage on the coach. His cork fell out. Hello? Hello?
Well,
let's get on with it. Let's play. Hello, Gary.
Hello, Barry.
Oh, God. Hello, Gary.
How are you doing, Maestro?
Oh, blimey. Not so bad, thanks. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Cheese slice?
You know...
Yeah, cheese slice.
Yeah, you know, it's like, what do you want to question me on?
Cheese slices?
No, I don't eat bread.
Bang, bang!
Oh!
Bang, bang!
We'll be back with the scores after these messages.
Absolute.
The station you're listening to now is Absolute Radio.
Absolute Radio is...
During those ads, I did blow off. Dougie Anderson is here. Macca is there.
Hello.
Speaking.
Hi.
I'm way behind on the music, so Cheeky Gary.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you?
I'm still on this planet.
Can you prove it?
Well, you know, I've just checked my pulse and looked out the window to see if I could see the moon.
If you had to spy on one person in the world, Cheeky Gary, who would you spy on?
Linda Blair.
Barry, I'm afraid he beat you 16-0.
Oh, do I have to bow out now?
I think you probably should if you want to retain any dignity, you Sony dream wrecker, you.
Gary, well done, old son. I thought I heard you, but you dumped me again. Hello?
Hello.
All right, well, I'll see you again. Night, all.
Night.
Night.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, I missed the big moon the other night. I looked out of the window and I couldn't see anything. Yeah, I suppose it is really, because it was the spring solstice.
We were saying McCartney gets a hard rap for his solo stuff because a lot of it is actually pretty good.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
it's the reggae that does it for me. The reggae really is where he pushes.
Beatle reggae.
Reggae just doesn't work at all as far as I'm concerned. But he's good. He's a trooper. He's been going for a long time, and you've got to respect that.
No, he's got an eye for the melodies, and that's one of the 4 main reasons that I respect him so much.
And the other 3? Well, let's get to them later on after midnight. Gotta keep you listening. Let's go to Sarah. Yes, Sarah!
Hello, how are you?
Yes, good.
Haven't spoken to you for over half a year now.
That'll be approximately 6 months.
Yeah, well, over half a year, approximately 7 to 8 months, I'm guessing.
About 7, yeah. How are you?
Well, you know, I'm struggled today, if I'm completely honest. Struggled with the black dog, but I'm here and I'm fine. And Dougie Anderson's here and he's wearing a coat and he's looking bloody smart.
Excellent. He sounds very,
He is.
Yeah. Feather answers the phone to a nice chap, isn't he?
Macapaka, yep.
Absolutely lovely bloke.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ring up and say hello, because I haven't spoken to you in ages. And also,
Hello.
I saw you on this morning the other day.
Yes, I was supposed to be on it tomorrow, but then they cancelled me. Should I take that as a sign of
Whoa,
impending doom?
whoa.
They said they double booked, haven't they?
Can I ask a quick? Were you wearing the new suits?
I was wearing the suit jacket with a pair of jeans.
If I didn't, maybe Sarah noticed you were wearing a nice
Did you notice
suit
the suit jacket I was wearing?
Yes, I did. And I also noticed...
What colour was it?
As you're... I can't remember.
Charcoal.
But as you're getting older...
Yeah.
Mate, you are getting better looking.
Ooh.
Bang in there! She's a young lady. She's in her 20s.
Yeah.
I'm 25 now.
I'm
25.
You are, because I met you about 5 years ago doing work experience.
I remember.
Remember?
I remember. Yes.
And honestly, you are looking so much more manly. Do you know what I mean?
Small manly.
Small manly.
Whoa. That is
not
not a
small.
compliment to any guy.
Oh, I'm not small manly. I'm big manly.
No, more manly.
Paul
not small
Stanley?
manly.
I suit the grey of the hair, and I suit a little bit more, shall we say, weight.
Well, I think you're looking rather dapper, so well done you.
Thank you very, very much, Sarah. And
All right.
That's the end of the conversation.
That has to go under the banner
More
of
if you want.
confidence-giving phone calling.
All I was going to say is my wife is away this evening. While the cat's away, the mice will be running all over the place.
Yeah.
It's eating cheese.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I certainly tried, and I believe what happened there is I crashed and indeed burned.
Everything was going well,
Everything's
but
going
you
well.
can't start coming in with false carrots.
No.
The false carrot of romance is worse
No.
than the dusty potato of bad eroticism.
Speaking of bad eroticism, here's Leanna, who was going to have my name tattooed on her anus.
Oh, did you have to keep mentioning that?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because it's all about tattoos and anuses and the collision therein.
I talked her out of it. I said that I would ban her from even listening to the show if she ever did such a
Let's face it,
crass
your
thing.
name would be too small to fit on my big ass.
You have got a big arse.
Yeah.
Who's that pop singer at the moment?
What, with the big arse?
Yeah, she's famous for having a big bum.
Oh, it's
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Beyonce?
No, it's bigger than Beyonce's.
That's the right side of voluptuousness.
Yes. It's like something like Melina Brinks or something.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about.
Oh, Jennifer Lopez?
No, it's a new lady. She looks like she's sort of the new.
I know you got another woman. I'm gonna kick your face.
I'll pick your
so
face.
don't mess with my tutu.
I don't mess with my tutu.
Again, you've got another darling. I'm gonna break your face.
What's her name? Someone on Facebook. There's posters. It's like Melina Flange or something. Is her name? Someone on Facebook. Come on, Facebook people. Come on. Marina. Macapaka.
Hello. Is it Marina and the Diamonds?
No, for God's sake.
Why you said Marina?
That's a woman in a band. That's not a woman in a bum.
The Diamonds could be, you know.
It's that someone is. She's famous at the moment, and she's famous for having a big bum. That's it. She's from New York City in the United States of America.
Hey, cowboy country, huh?
New York City. Come on, what?
Hey, do you want to come to New York and see my cowboys?
Come on, someone on Facebook. Otherwise, I'm going to have to Google it, and that's going to take ages. I'm going to type Nicki Minaj. Thank you, Kitty Golightly. Nicki Minaj. So I wasn't far off.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Have you seen her, Dougie?
No, I haven't.
She's famous for having a big bum, and that's it. And I'm going to show you a picture of Nicki Minaj and her anus.
Do I need to come round to where you are to see it, or can we...
You can probably see it from there.
Hey! No, this is what it's all about, yeah?
Here we go. Here's her modelling her anus. Come and have a look, Dougie.
Okay.
Are you really doing that?
All right, I see.
And I'll show you a picture of her with a champagne bottle between her legs.
Oh, right. Now, is that after she won an award, or is that just...
I think she's winning an award.
This is a bit of Friday fun there, isn't it? It's,
Let's
probably imagining if she had won an award, that's what she'd do to celebrate winning the award.
Dressing up like that. I mean, seriously, what would be the... Has she got a...
I actually find some of these images a bit rude. Especially that one. And surprising. Rude and surprising.
Look, that's just... I mean, what's...
I'm going back round the other side of the table.
Okay.
I'm about to have one of my turns.
Well, Liana, what can we do for you?
I was actually phoning up for your advice, but, like, I don't know if I should now.
OK, don't. 0330 123 1215. More of your phone calls and more Dougie Anderson after this.
If I try hard enough, will you be mine?
Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Dougie Anderson is here. Good evening.
Evening.
Macapaka is through there.
Hello.
As Eloise is off. Terrible mood, somewhere foul mood. Probably drunk now.
It's all that bad celebrity juice.
Very, very bad. We've got Robbie Dove or we've got Chavy Vicky. Who would you like to go to first? We're going to go to both of them at some point.
Uh-huh.
Who would you like to go to first?
Let's go...
Or Don Fondue.
Well, let's break with tradition.
Yep.
And ask the man to go first.
Robbie Dove.
Hello there.
Hello, Robbie Dove.
Yeah, can you suggest something for me to talk about, please? Because I haven't actually got that far in the thinking process.
OK, we can do that because we are three gentlemen.
Talkers. We're talkers.
We are what I like to call talkers. And
we're like in that Jack Daniels advert where they go, there's Sammy, he's a talker. You know, he doesn't don't go up on a horse or in a bath.
Sammy is he will not shut up.
Yeah. Sammy's a talker. Sammy's a talker.
He talks too much. Whereas I like to think that I know when to shut up.
Well,
what suggestions can we give this young man to talk about?
Well, what are your general areas of interest? Are you an arts lover? Do you like sports? Do you like a good book? Do you like walking?
I love radio production and radio broadcasting.
What would be your favourite record segue if you could put it in a script yourself?
Good one. Good.
Can you just define what you mean by record segue?
Yeah, well, just mean it in the radio production sense.
Oh, okay. I knew that really. I'd like a bit of Mumford & Sons.
Yeah.
On a personal level.
Yeah. What is that going to segue into?
That'll segue into... What do you mean, what's that going to segue into?
Well, what is it going to segue into?
Yeah. By segue, I really meant Segway.
And not the gravity-powered bicycles?
No.
Are they powered by gravity?
Yes.
I thought they were battery-powered.
I only learned, literally 6 months ago, how to spell Segway.
How did you think it was spelled?
Let's tackle this like men, because someone here is going to come a cropper. Could possibly be me. Robbie, how do you think Segway is spelled?
Segway.
OK. Douglas?
Segue.
Macapaka?
Sedg. Sedge. Isn't it Sedge?
You carry on.
W-A-Y.
OK. I thought it was Segueway.
No,
but it's not. It's just Segue. You're correct. That's Segway. But that is insane spellment.
I know, but it's correct spellment.
It's correct
spellment. So if anyone
was
going to come out of this with points, I'd be coming out with 5 to 6, probably. But it's a first round thing.
But you get to bank those points. You don't lose those, whatever happens.
Yeah, but I'm worried about the salt course already, haven't I?
I'm not so bad about that. It's the thing when you've got to build a giant K out of.
Yeah, when Ron Pickering tells us to all get in the pool. I don't want to be getting in the pool with all the lads.
I hate that. Looked horrible.
Get in the pool.
God, no, I'm getting out of the. All this electrical equipment. Someone surely is going to die.
Yeah, and by dunking as well. People could
death by dunking.
Yeah.
What language is it?
Peter Duncan. Death by Duncan.
I've got an idea.
In his green and white checked suit.
I've got an idea which I'm pitching to ITV next week.
ITV2?
No, ITV1.
Oh, button 3 on the television. Okay, yes.
Broken homes. When Eamon just goes around trying to mend problems in some households where they're not really getting on as well as they could be, and hopefully at the end they come out a better family, and a non-broken home really. And I'd like you to do the voiceover for it.
Who, me or Robbie Dove?
No, you.
Oh, at work?
Yeah, because I'd be exec producer, you'd be the VO, and Eamon would be the presenter.
Thank you very, very much.
The holy triumvirate of
back
British
together again.
Yeah.
This is what people have been dreaming about for years. Does that answer your question, Robbie Dove?
Is Segway English or like Swedish?
We'll go to our language expert, who, by coincidence, is Dougie Anderson. Dougie, Segway. Swedish, English, what is the derivation of Segway?
French.
Pardonnez-moi.
Yeah, oui, d'accord.
Do you have a lessons for that, Minky?
Yeah.
I hope that answers your questions,
it's
Robbie.
Very European show.
I can name every US state in alphabetical order off by heart.
Good for you. Chavvy Vicky!
Hello.
Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
You have called in because there are...
Shush,
Shush, I'm talking. I'm going to be funny now, so just everyone sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. It's Iain Lee driving the car, but he's not wearing a seatbelt. You've called in, Vicky, I'm assuming, because Eloise isn't here, and there are 3 young lads. One of them is a hair cutter of his own hair himself. One of them is the host of Crufts, and one of them used to be on television quite a bit. And you're thinking that at least one of these gentlemen is going to kiss you.
No.
Okay.
You're on the radio, aren't you?
Yes.
You're nowhere near me.
We can get to Croydon within a matter of hours.
Croydon's very easy to get. Jump on that Brighton train. I used to go out with a girl in Brighton. Went through Croydon many times.
I used to go out with a girl in Brighton.
I broke up with my Brighton belle. Was it 'cause there was bad sex? No, because there was no sex.
Oh.
I'm joking. There wasn't a problem there. It was just after 6 months we thought, I'm not in love with you. You're not in love with me. Sod this. We could stretch out 6 more months, but let's face it,
it's going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere. And indeed it went.
Yeah. So anyway, what are you doing?
Just adjusting my nuts. I like to do that every now and then.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it. Even the girls should be doing it.
I'll be adjusting Dougie's nuts very, very shortly. Vicky, you've called in. What point would you like to ask the doctor?
Is Dr. Fox coming in?
Yes. He's not called Dr. Fox anymore, he's just Foxy.
He's not, he's Foxy.
Foxy, can I hold you tonight? Vicky, you're through to Dougie. What's the problem with your garden?
No, it's about bums.
Okay.
It's about bums.
Yeah. Right. And Macapaka actually agreed and had this conversation with me, with somebody else about a month ago.
Okay. Okay, that's just hearsay. I don't want hearsay. I want actual evidence. What happened?
What? No, he just said...
That's hearsay. It's hearsay. I'm afraid.
It's
hearsay. It's hearsay. I'm Judge Judy, and that's hearsay. I do not want that in my court.
Yeah.
You tell me your side of the story.
Yeah. Well, so I phoned him because you were talking to somebody else about anuses.
Before we do that, Dougie, I may have done this before. Can you guess what Beatles song this is?
Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born.
Paperback writer.
Paperback writer. Dear sir, oh madam, won't you read my book? It took me years to write, won't you take a look? Based on a novel by a man named Neil, and his monthly jobs, I want to be the paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Paperback writer.
Paperback writer. Paperback,
Frere, Jacques, Frere. Vicky, you want to talk about anuses?
Yeah. Oh,
Let's pretend we're in a cave.
What's wink wang?
Do you remember Let's Pretend?
Yeah,
just pretend.
What's wink wang?
Just pretend.
We come on. What's wink
It's
wang?
genuinely like being back at school and talking to 15-year-old boys tonight.
Yeah, you love it. Yeah. Okay, so let's pretend someone has completely dicked around with all of my... there's the buzz. Oh, look out. Look out. There's a car crash. Gonna happen. It is... Car's gonna hit the cow! Oh, no!
That was a premeditated car crash cow situation.
Quick, I'm gonna get into the helicopter. Let's get out of here. Quick, tune the radio in. Let's see what's happening. I can hear the orchestra tuning up. Oh no, that's cow ambience. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honour to welcome you to the Royal Albert Hall, where Mr. Douglas Anderson will be taking you through a series of Beatle medleys.
I've just been talking to Katie Derham there, and she's very excited about the classical nature of the pop music tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dougie Anderson with his Beatlephonic medley.
The Beatles were a band who were very popular They played with bass guitar and a 6-string and a 12-string, but they showed that they could play their music in the classical sense, which made it timeless and excellent. It was the Beatles' way.
Ooh! So, Vicky, what the hell do you want?
God, I've actually forgotten now.
Come on.
What is that?
Come on.
Was that bum?
Do you want to play Nervous?
What do I want to play nervous? How do you play nervous?
Did you used to play Nervous, Dougie, when you were...
No,
yeah,
is this like Kiss, Cuddle and Torture?
Oh! This is fun in this cave, isn't it? No, Nervous is where you put your hand, like, on a girl's leg. You say... So you put it on their knee. Or put it on their shin.
Oh, back to 15-year-olds again.
Oh, and you move it up until...
Are you nervous?
Are you never...
No.
Right. Well, that's...
Nervous. The thing is, when girls would do it to me, they get to, like, my thigh and I go, yeah, I'm nervous. And, of course, I should have said no and let them touch my...
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Yep.
Not till I was 27 years old.
27, a big year, a rock star death year, but also the year that you got things touched in appropriate and inappropriate ways.
Internally. Vicky, let's get to the point before we play David Bowie, please.
Yeah, why do men prefer bigger bums to smaller bums, and why do women think they should have little bums when men want them to have big bums?
Well, to quote Cat Stevens from his 1972 LP, Tea for the Tillerman, I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't know one man that likes a tiny bottom.
No, yeah, but all women aspire to having small bums.
Well, they're wrong. But you don't like a horrible bottom.
No, we're not talking like,
No.
Like big old butt.
But we're talking Nicki Minaj.
I haven't seen Nicki Minaj.
You Google Nicki Minaj, type in the words Nicki Minaj bottom and
I
or
will
Nicki
do it
Minaj
tomorrow
ass.
to
And,
actually investigate this.
doesn't he quite? I think I'm going to have to investigate it tomorrow as well because I quite like investigation. I'll certainly be researching that and I'll be presenting my results to the authorities in the year 2013.
Yep. Straight to Camden Council first, of course.
Nice to talk to you.
Bye.
David Bowie.
Originally, David Jones.
Too long blonde hair and your eyes are blue.
It was like being at that pop concert with the pop group, The Specials, singing their own brand of ska, doing it rather finely.
Commentary's finest.
Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Dougie Anderson is there. Macca Packer is there. We're here till 1 o'clock, and then it's Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash will be taking over and playing records and talking, and he does it excellently.
And he's on for a long time.
He's on for last week when you were coming in and I counted it, we were going to... You know Chris Moyles did a 53-hour long radio show. You and I were going to do a 60-hour long radio show.
Could have done it as well.
Could have done it, and I forgot to do it. We're going to do it tonight, I forgot.
If we had done, would we have been playing the Absolute Radio playlist, or do you think we would have had the chance to get some of our own choices in there in the 60 hours? What do you think?
Yeah. Danny is in...
that wasn't an adequate answer.
The answer will be up on CFAX page 364.
And the thing is with CFAX...
The old-fashioned internet.
I only found out this last year that it was called CFAX because you see the facts. And it never occurred to me.
But it's spelt incorrectly then.
I know, but that was the genius of what I like to call pre-internet information servicing.
I didn't know that.
Danny's in the Waltham... Why was the Oracle called the Oracle then? That was ITV's CFAX.
Because it was the Oracle of all knowledge.
Why was Channel 4's called Fortel?
Well, that was actually something to do with Terry Waite, and they shortened it to Tell because it was a message to say, for goodness sake, tell Terry Waite not to go over there because he might be imprisoned
for
in
several
a bunker
years.
For several years.
Chained to a radiator.
If you want to blame anyone, blame either the Archbishop of Canterbury, who may or may not have been at the time Robert Runcie. So blame Robert Runcie.
Is Robert Runcie still with us? Because you don't get names like Robert Runcie anymore, do you? That's such a good old-fashioned name.
Let's try and phone him up. See if he's.
I haven't got his number. I've got Glenn Campbell's phone number.
I know you have.
I'm tempted.
I know.
I'm tempted.
Do you want to phone up Glenn Campbell?
I am tempted, but I can't.
No, hold on. Let's think through
this is true, kids. I do have Glenn Campbell's
the ramifications of phoning up Glenn Campbell.
Aging country rocker Glenn Campbell.
Right, he's probably in America just now, and he's not going to be in bed.
No.
I imagine he lives on the West Coast, maybe about 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
Behind us. I mean, are you a shock jock or are you a late night DJ?
Let's go to Danny in Walthamstow. Daniel!
Ian.
Yes?
Ian, I've had a power cut.
Are you a boy or a woman?
I don't know.
Have a look.
A woman.
Okay. You're not a 14-year-old boy. You're a fully mature woman.
19 woman.
19 woman.
19 women are what? We're on the phone to 19 women.
19 woman.
Yeah.
I am woman, hear me roar in numbers too big to ignore.
Can I be a new producer?
Yeah.
Really?
It's as simple as that.
All right.
Hold on, no, hold on.
Press them into it.
You have to pass a few.
Okay,
few questions.
You're right. You do have to pass a few questions.
Okay.
Do you know how to do producing?
Yeah.
Okay, you say yes. That's a yes. Okay, Dougie, your question.
Okay, I'm holding a vinyl record at the moment.
Yeah.
Name that vinyl record.
Elvis.
Oh, close. It was Roy Orbison,
That
actually.
counts. That's close enough. That's close enough. If you had to play a song by Elton John,
Yeah.
what would the song you'd play before that be?
Kings of Leon.
Ooh, okay, that's a good answer. Very good answer. Dougie?
That's as interesting as it was disappointing.
Mm.
I am a rock star.
Mhm.
I am American.
Mhm.
Name me.
Mick Jagger.
No. Due to the fact that Mick Jagger was born in England.
Was it? Are you Meatloaf?
No, I was one of the Flying Burrito Brothers. Not Graham Parsons.
In fairness to Danny, you should have said country rock star.
Yeah. Well, it was a difficult question, but it's a difficult job.
Yes. Were you Gene Clark?
No.
Okay.
I was actually a session bassist for the Flying Burrito Brothers. I was mainly studio based.
Fair play.
I was not the one who was punched at Altamont.
Oh my God! A member of the royal family has died. I need a guest on the phone, Danny. Who are you going to call?
Vinny.
Okay. I was hoping. Who's the posh old man who does the diary?
The posh old man. What? The smoking diary?
Barry.
No, there's a posh old man. Oh, well, I used to know Princess Margaret. I've interviewed him once. James somebody, isn't he?
Oh, God, James Whittaker.
That's who you would have got.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to give this job to Dougie, Danny, because he knew James Whittaker and I didn't.
Here's your next question. James
Yeah,
Whittaker. James Whittaker has come on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
He's talking a lot about the royal family. Yeah. If anything, the conversation has turned very royal family dominant.
And we've got him on to talk about his top 10 American soul artists.
Mm-hmm. We need something to steer him away from the royal family and get into Stax recordings, into Marvin Gaye et al. How do we do that?
I don't know who Marvin Gaye is. I was born in the 90s.
Right. Well, this is integral to producing. You got to know your Marvins. You got to know your Gays.
Can I tell you what I can do?
Okay, let's approach it from that angle.
Okay,
Danny, let's hear.
Already, I'm thinking you're more of a Dr. Fox kind of producer type of person.
When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing is something, it's good for me. Whatever blue skies above, man, I want to go outside and make some love. 'Cause sexual healing, sexual is us.
I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you with your pants off. I gotta see you. I gotta see you. I gotta see you with your pants off. Big pants, ladies' pants, brown pants, blue pants. Don't care what the pants are, get them off.
And your response to that is, Danny? She's taking them off, I think.
I mean,
No.
In fairness, that's how you would get from James Whittaker talking about the royal family
Correct.
into
That's the
soul
answer to
music.
the previous.
It was a musical answer, but it was the correct answer.
Okay. Very. Okay. Well, Danny, it looks like we're not going to be giving you the job of.
You haven't let me say what I can do.
You're correct. Okay. Well done. Away you go.
Okay. I can sing. I can do.
Not. Can I just say? Let's go through these one at a time. Singing is not per se one of the things that I would associate with a radio producer.
It's not in the top 40 of
top 40. Appropriate. And that's how we rate things in radio.
Yeah. Of skills.
And that's
too
thanks
much.
to Bruno Brooks.
But that would have helped me turn the conversation from the role.
You've been told the answer to that one. What else can you do, Danny?
I can do impersonations.
Destinations.
She can do destinations. How about Paris?
Impersonations.
Impersonations of destinations.
All
Again,
right.
I asked you to do Paris.
What's this one? I'll tell you, I'll give you one. I'll give you one.
Okay.
I'm kind of like Edinburgh, but my name's Peter.
Hello, I'm from Edinburgh, and I'm Peter.
No, that was an impression of Peterborough. That wasn't...
Okay, I'll do an impression of a destination.
Okay.
I'm gonna bloody kill you with my shooter, you slag. Danny?
Was that Cockney?
Well, I need it's an impersonation of a destination. Douglas.
Yeah.
German.
It was not German. No, it was not German. Dougie, what was my impression of a destination?
Was it Shoot 'em Up Hill?
It was indeed. It was Shoot 'em Up Hill. Danny, your turn to do an impression of a destination.
And then you have to guess the destination.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the rule of the game. It's the only rule of the game.
Hello.
One more time, please, for the hard of hearing at the back of the room.
Hello.
Are you a mental institution?
Correct. I can do Vinny and Barry and Eloise.
Okay, thanks for calling. No. Now, Dougie.
but what we got out of that was a new feature.
Yeah, impressions of destinations.
Impressions of destinations.
It's genuinely going to be doing that tomorrow.
I think is a pretty good feature.
No. Now, earlier on, you let me touch your iPod, and it felt, although it's only a tiny iPod, it felt very heavy.
Now, what we were doing before we came on air, I was playing some tunes on the iPods.
The Flaming Groovies.
The Flaming Groovies.
Excellent.
We were talking about Captain Beefheart, but we didn't play any Captain Beefheart, did we?
I'm not a fan, really.
And then I said to you, where'd you stand on Glenn Campbell? And we started talking about the fact you've got his phone number, etc., etc. And I said to you, are you a fan of the Glenn Campbell song, I Guess I'm Dumb, which isn't a very well-known Campbell song and written by
Brian Wilson. It's
Wilson.
A gift to Glenn to say thank you for standing in for him for 6 months during the Beach Boys tour.
And as much as there's no denying Wichita Lineman is an all-time classic, obviously not written by Campbell, but sung with aplomb.
Jimmy Webb.
I like a bit of Galveston, and by the time I get to Phoenix...
I like Southern Nights.
Oh, yeah. Well, and when the weather's balmy and Glenn's lying out there waiting on his phone to ring from a DJ in London, summer nights are sometimes the longest nights. But talking about nights and tables and nights of the round table, if you had to get a square table or a round table for Glenn Campbell to lie upon, what would you go for?
Well, as we all know, Glenn has had problems with drugs and alcohol abuse in the past, so it would have to be a round table for his own safety. You've got the iPod.
Oh, yeah, I have, haven't I? I thought you'd queue up. Okay, sorry.
No, I was waiting for you to hand up.
Sorry, right, hold. No, you've got to wait for a second. I've kind of lost where it is, but I will get it back.
Anyway, this is one of... You won't have heard this song. Very unlikely. It's one of the most beautiful songs in the world.
And it's got a... What I get from the song, if I may say so...
Please do.
It's a bit like you can mess up bits in a relationship. You can want to be with someone who you can't be with, or whatever it might be. And he's basically saying, "I guess I'm dumb, but that's fine. I know I'm dumb because we're all stupid, love. You can't help who you fall in love with. Everyone falls in love with the wrong person with time to time, or can't be with the person they want to be with. And that's why I think Glenn thinks we're all a bit dumb sometimes.
Where's the old?
Just kind of unlock it there.
Best of Glenn Campbell. Yes, I'm dumb. Would you like to introduce it?
Okay.
Mick Jagger really does prance around on stage when he sings, doesn't he? He really does prance. He does all the arms. He's like a peacock singing, fronting a rock and roll band. Of course, if you were to put a peacock on stage during the Stones concert, the noise would probably make it explode.
Yeah, and there'd be a bit of displeasure from people at the front rows who'd paid to see not Peacock, but the return of Bill Wyman.
Oh, when is that ever going to happen? When are the Stones going to realise their mistake and invite him back?
Well, Bill Wyman played with... or he played on the record, for Ian Stewart, the Sixth Stone.
Oh, yes.
And so they did some old boogie-woogie numbers for
I
that
love
record.
Boogie-woogie. It's so much fun.
Ian Stewart famously would never play minor chords, or never played major chords. He refused to play...
Minor and major, those are the only chords.
He refused to play minor chords, would only play major
I apologise,
chords.
Dougie, as the show's drawing to an end, my bits of my mind are switching off.
There's a little bit of fatigue, but a nice fatigue, a contented fatigue, a gratifying fatigue.
I'm going to be sitting at home this evening, going to go home, make a nice cup of hot milk.
Yep.
Not any toast, because I haven't got any butter, whereas you have plenty of butter.
Yeah, but no bread.
Yeah. And I'm going to sit in bed, drinking my hot milk, reading my Kinks book, and thinking of you with a fond smile on my face.
I'm going to be doing exactly the same, but thinking about you, but with Mojo magazine. in my hands and listening to the radio at the same time.
Ricardo!
Hello, Ian. How are you?
You don't care, move on.
Okay. I've got 4 points.
It said, whoa, it says 3 on my screen. What's caused you to think of a 4th?
Oh, I don't know. I was just bored during the song.
Bored, yeah, bored balls.
How are you, anyway?
You literally don't care.
No, seriously, I do.
You don't care?
You ain't got tonsillitis no more, have you?
I've not had tonsillitis.
Well, that's good. First one, did you hear Jackie Chan has died?
No, he hasn't. That's a rumour going around on Twitter. Next.
Thank you.
Yes.
Is there someone going to play you in a movie? Who's it going to be?
I'm hoping I'd get the job.
No, it would have to be... who would it be? Oh, it could be...
Kurt Russell?
Judge
Jules?
Judge Ringwald.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah, Judge Ringwald.
He's good. Yes, he's in the... he pops up... Does he pop up
Arrested
in...
Development.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah,
With his
yeah.
own show, the judge or
reality
something.
shows, yeah.
What about Judge Reinhold?
Or him, yeah. Something. Yeah.
Dougie, would you like to answer these questions as well?
Sure, okay.
Makes it a bit more fun.
I would have John Gordon Sinclair.
Oh, yes. Oh, I've always said you look like... I haven't always said it, only in the last few months. You look like Ray Davies from the Kinks. Young Ray Davies, not...
What does he look like?
Well, he looks like... Well, he looks
young
like,
Ray Davis, really.
He looks like Dougie.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Third question.
Yes.
If you won 117 million on the lottery, where would you live?
I would have a Tokyo.
Oh.
I'd wait for things to calm down a bit. But
Japanese again.
I would learn Japanese and go and live in Tokyo and screw the lot of you.
Oh, wicked.
Totally. You losers can just get lost.
What about the Scottish fella?
No,
Are you talking about Alex Salmond, the First Minister?
Who knows what he would do?
I was talking about...
I would get a place in Berlin, where I was over the weekend for the second time in the last few years.
Sweet love.
Had a great time.
Yeah. And, last question, Ian. Very quickly.
He's so not interested in your answers.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, this is Caledonia talking. Berlin, yeah. Berlin, New York, Paris, Munich.
Have you watched Crazy Heart with Jeff Bridges?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to?
No, thank you. Gary!
Hello, Ian. How are you?
You don't care.
True. Very true.
Then let's come all the time we could save with that question not being part of our lives.
Yeah. Okay, destination impersonation.
Okay, you're going to do
one of a crack?
Yeah, I'll go on.
Okay, then. I'm Stuart from the police with no land, and I'm a famous brand of ice cream without the has.
Coke-Das.
Copenhagen.
Yes!
Yes! I love it!
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Well done.
Nice
Fantastic.
one, nice one. Now, technically, that's not an actual impersonation destination, is it? That's...
If you put the and, because I did think about this.
It wasn't an impersonation you did there.
I think...
No, it wasn't an impersonation.
No, it
but
wasn't.
neither was really Peterborough, was it? I'm like Edinburgh.
Oh, okay.
But my name's
Whoa,
Peter.
hey, hold on.
you,
As the originator of...
Well, hang on a minute. I think Danny was the originator. Are you trying to claim credit for the
taking credit
ramblings
for
of a
it.
19-year-old lunatic?
I'm taking credit for not only that, but this station as a whole.
Absolute Naughties was Dougie's idea, and that's a fact. Just as the way Mike Nesmith invented MTV, Dougie invented Absolute Naughties. True story.
It's good. I think if you just... I mean, you did it excellently there, I have to say. I guess if you just put on a voice or something, so you're doing a slight impersonation.
Yes.
Or just embodying, because it is the personification of a place, isn't it? So take on board a town or a city and just really believe you are that town or city, in the way that I do sometimes about Bristol.
I do feel a close connection with Copenhagen. I'm very close. And talking of the monkeys, didn't one of their mothers invent Tipp-Ex?
Yes. Lee's in Slough.
Hello.
Whereabouts in Slough are you, Lee?
Well, Wexham.
Wexham. I know Wexham very well. I drive through it quite often. I used to live on the Britwell estate.
Oh, well, it's very nice.
It's not. It's a dump.
That's why I said very nice.
There we go. You said that just in case someone from Britwell hears you, homes in on your exact location and comes and puts poo through your windows.
Dogged it.
Lee, you're on the radio.
Oh, nice to meet you.
What?
Well, basically, I'm on the verge of thinking about breaking up with my missus.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Tricky times.
Wow. It's,
You know?
married or girlfriend?
girlfriend.
Makes it easier.
Yeah.
I've asked her to marry me umpteen times a time, you know.
2 times a time?
Umpteen times.
Umpteen times, and she said no?
Well, every year she seems to say no.
Every year. How long have you been courting her?
18 years.
18 years, long time in government, even longer time in the love government.
Yeah.
Which doesn't have any civil servants helping it out, it's got to be said.
With all of the cutbacks and the clampdowns.
And ironically,
and
it's not really a democratic process either, is it, sometimes?
This is why I do think we should go for AV, but that's by the by. Lee, would you rather proportional representation?
Well...
In the bedroom?
Is that a case of a hung parliament in there?
Silence is golden, is it?
It's a well-hung parliament. Lee, so you want our advice?
Yeah.
Are you in love with her?
Yeah.
Has she got nice Bristols?
No.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do
that.
No.
Do you enjoy romancing her still, or do you feel like you want to get married to her just because there's nothing else to do? Or
No, I enjoy romancing her now.
Okay, so you do.
Yeah, I enjoy buying her flowers.
Uh-huh. Now, is the problem the fact that she's not enjoying the romancing?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've honed in on the problem. The problem is not you.
Yeah.
The problem is her and the fact that this relationship does not appear to be working now. We've got to ask ourselves, what do we do? What are the options? Option 1, maintain the status quo.
Yeah.
It's not working though, is it? Option 2, talk to her about it. Have you spoken to her about it yet?
Words.
Tried to speak about it.
Okay, you've tried, but maybe you should try again. Speak more to this.
I just keep getting blanked off.
You keep getting what? Sorry.
Blanked.
Blanked. He said blanked off.
Right, I was going to say, you know.
Oh, okay. Blanked off. Blanked off, ladies and gentlemen. Blanked off.
And the third option is, well, Iain Lee wants to come with the third option.
Well, the third option is that you sleep with other women while still maintaining a relationship with this woman that you're with.
Now, sometimes this can be known as deceitful love or the love of deceit, but other times it can be known as a necessary, well, just a necessary, really.
What are you thinking, Lee?
The thing is, I cannot do that because I don't feel right.
No, because you've answered that question correctly, and that proves that you're an integrous man. He's integrous. Lee, I think the only thing that you can do is to live a life of misery, never quite achieving exactly what it is you want, but at least you've got those, as you did say, lovely Bristols.
Yeah.
Lee, I hope that's been of some help to you. It's a sad story, but we've really got to move on. We're running out of time.
And it certainly helped us.
Let's go to... It certainly has. Gina's in Bermondsey.
Hi, Ian.
Oh, sorry, I was expecting a lady.
Jean Clark wasn't a lady.
Expecting a lady.
Jean Pitney wasn't a lady. Jean Simmons isn't a lady.
Well, Jean Simmons is a lady.
I'm more of a woman than you're ever likely to meet.
The actress...
Why are you going to go home and have a hot cup of milk and think about your pal you're sitting with there? I mean, you picked me last time, so, I don't think you're married. I don't think you got kids. Well, I knew what I was doing that time of night and why I was up. What I'd done before I spoke to you and what I'd done after I spoke to you. But you're going home to have a hot cup of cocoa or a hot cup of milk and think about your pal.
My friend Dougie Anderson, yes. Yes. Whilst holding a Kinks book.
Yeah, what?
There we go. Do you remember on Britain's Got Talent, many years ago, the dance troupe Signature? They were two Indian lads who danced to Michael Jackson's songs.
I didn't really see much off that show, but they sound pretty talented chaps.
They've tweeted me and they are sharing in my disappointment that I've not been nominated for a Sony Award.
Oh, right.
The stars are coming out in support, basically, is what I'm trying to say there.
So Signature are on board with the protest. We're going to take it to the streets tomorrow.
Yeah, and do a dance.
We're going to start in Kentish Town.
Yes, Kentish Town, 11am tomorrow morning.
Yeah, 11am outside the Assembly Rooms pub in Kentish Town.
I'm there.
We're going to congregate and then we're going to go into the Forum.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a gig on, but we're going to go in there and just reminisce about our favourite gigs in the Forum.
The TUC are already saying this protest could be bigger than the protests on Saturday.
This is bigger than Scargill blown up to 10.
Yeah. We're not got much time, so let's rush to Victoria.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Victoria. Have you got
Oh,
any
that little boy.
Who's the little boy? There's Dougie.
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy's very, very well, thank you. He's talking
Yeah,
now. He
there's
says,
loads
"You're not
of Astro
listening."
Boys all over the country,
Yes, I know. They're all mine. Have you got any poems for us?
No.
Then we'll say good evening. She is the show's poet laureate, and she's done pretty poorly recently. Dougie, that's the end.
Well, 2 hours goes pretty quickly, doesn't it? Sometimes. Other times it tends to drag.
Yeah.
But
Macapaka, thank you very much for your help.
It's okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Dougie,
do you feel slightly less depressed than you did earlier? Feel a little bit better? Maybe on the road to recovery?
I feel lifted, but I suspect tomorrow I shall be crying into my...
Hey, come on. Somebody has got to be a soldier here. Somebody's got to put on a helmet, get a gun, then put down the helmet and gun. Remember, they're not a soldier, and they never wanted to join the army in the first place.
Exactly.
Do not go anywhere near a barracks, is what we're all saying.
Thank you, Dougie. It's always a pleasure to talk to you and get your advice. I feel I've learnt a lot about being a human being.
Well, if I can help in the realms of humanity, then I'm helping not only everyone else, but also myself.
Can't get the stink out. He's been hanging around your friend.
We interrupt this song because Josie Long has tweeted she'd like a shout-out. Dougie, could you give Josie Long a shout-out, please?
I'd like to say good morning to Josie Long, a fellow Pictures Trail fan. I hope I'll see you at Bush Hall next month for the gig.